Central to this election campaign has been the cost of energy. The Coalition's promise to dump billions in Labor's renewable spending has put the Energy Minister Chris Bowen's policy pushback under the spotlight in recent days. The election clash over renewables v nuclear escalated yesterday with confirmation in the Coalition's election costings that Peter Dutton would make budget savings by dumping electric vehicle and green energy funding. Sky News caught up with the Energy Minister at pre-poll.
I just want to ask you a question about energy because it's something that's been a focus lately. Do you think the mass blackouts in Spain and Portugal prove the risk in relying on mainly renewable energy?
No, I'm sure the Spanish and Portuguese authorities will provide a full update on what's gone wrong there. Obviously, every system, when it's undergoing change, has to very carefully calibrate its changes. That's what we're doing in Australia. Hasn't been a blackout caused in Australia by lack of energy in our time in office, certainly. And last blackouts were when Angus Taylor was the minister.
I just wanted to ask Minister, former CEO of the Australian Nuclear Science and Tech Organisation, Addy Patterson, says AEMO's plan is flawed because it's too reliant on renewables and batteries that can't sufficiently power the grid. There was that open letter, 50 signatories in newspapers this week, including the past president of the ACTU. Why do you think all these experts are at odds with AEMO and your plan?
The experts back our plan. There isn't an expert involved in running our energy system who thinks the Coalition's plan is vaguely sensible or practical.
What about the open letter? There's 50 signatories, experts as well?
Well, they're people who've been long-term advocates of nuclear power. That's no surprise. But the experts in AEMO, the Australian Energy Market Commission, Australian Energy Regulator have all said we need to keep going with the path outlined in the ISP. The ISP is a world-class document, one of the best energy plan in the world, written by the experts, by Australians for Australian conditions.
What lessons will you take from the events in Spain?
Well, let's see what the Spanish and Portuguese governments update their people with and the rest of the world with on what's gone wrong here. Early reports say there's a problem of inertia. We have plans to deal with that in Australia, but, we'll wait and see. Let's see the full report.
Really quickly on nuclear, the open letter points out the $600 billion nuclear cost you attribute to the LNP's policy is false because it's provided by Smart Energy Council, which is funded by renewables. Do you think that figure you quote has inherent bias in it?
Absolutely not. And when Peter Dutton sees someone he disagrees with, he attacks them. He's attacked the Smart Energy Council. The Smart Energy Council has done rigorous analysis of real-world experience.